YouTube, D here with another helpful video. Today we're going to go over how to properly count and how to determine how many crickets your lizard would eat in a serving. This is quite accurate. It's about 95% accurate. So the first thing you want to do is you want to know exactly how many crickets you're feeding your bearded dragon. So an easy way to count your crickets is to keep them in their bag that they are given to you in, and you want to take the bag, and when they are all spread out, I'm having some trouble here. When they're all spread out, you pull the bag so that way they can't really move. So you just grab the bag and you pull it as if it was like a rubber band. Just don't break the bag, and they won't be able to move, and you can count them like this. This isn't really the right way to do it. You want to have them really flat and spread it out so that way they're none hidden. And this is pretty good. They're pretty much arranged in 2s and 3s, and this is an easy way to count them. So right here I have 45 crickets. I counted them before the video, and you want to have them sized correctly. So these are pre-measured. I sized them pretty good, which is the space between their eyes. And keep in mind that the space between their eyes is not the size of their stomach. It's the correct measurement used to determine the size of the food you should be feeding them. So there's 45 crickets here, and you want to have the exact amount. Always make sure you have the exact amount of crickets in this bag. And you want to do this for 7 days and once a month, because they always grow. This only applies to babies and juveniles. Adults, you can pretty much keep the measurement and use it throughout the rest of their life, depending on their size. So, God, stay there. Okay. So 7 days. Now we're gonna take the crickets and pour them in a feeding container. And make sure there's no beetles. There's like little beetles that sometimes come with the crickets. Those you get rid of. So I'm going to go remove those right now. I'll be back in 1 second. So now that you have removed the beetles and added the calcium supplement to the crickets, you want to put your bearded dragon in here. And when you put your bearded dragon in here to eat the crickets, you want to wait 15 minutes and see how many they eat. If they eat more than what you put in there, they're probably too small. So it's best to put about 20 to 35 crickets in there. And if they eat them all, they're too small, and they should leave a few, if not 1 or 2, left over after they're done eating in the 15-minute period. Just want to get a few seconds to conserve space on the video. So this is Lola. I'm going to wait a few minutes, about 5 to 8 more minutes, and see how many's left. So now there's about 10 left, I counted, and the rest I'm going to give to my lovely friend Chester, along with another batch. So like I have mentioned earlier, you do this in a 7-day period. So right here I have a list of all the crickets that Carolina ate, not the ones I put in the cage, the ones that she ate. So on day 1 I have 40, day 2 36, day 3 42, day 4 40, day 5 33, day 6 46, and day 7 35. So you take all of these numbers, you add them up, and you get you get 272. So over here we have 272. So you divide that by the amount of days that you have, and that's 7. You get about 38.85. Okay, so 38.85. You round that up to the nearest number, so that's 39. Round that up, 40. So the average number of crickets per serving is 40. So this is how much you want to feed your bearded dragon for a month. After the month is up, You do the same thing over again in a 7-day period. You want to do this before the month is up. So you want to do this 1 week before the month is up. This is, I know it's a lot of work, but it's helpful to find out how many crickets your bearded dragon should eat on a daily basis for optimum growth. Lola is several months before a year old and he is already hibernating. And when a bearded dragon hibernates, that means that he's fully mature and sexually to the point of breeding, so they hibernate. So that shows that Lola is fully grown before a year old. So if you follow this procedure, it's basically just averaging out how many crickets your bearded dragon would eat on a weekly basis. If you follow this procedure, you will have a healthy, fully grown bearded dragon with the optimum nutrition. Now keep in mind that you want to make sure that his food is calcium supplemented. There's Herptovite in one of these days of the week that there's Herptovite added to the diet. And I just want to do a special thanks to a great friend of mine. He is a moderator to my website. His name is Chase Mayer. You can see him on my website. I think that's how you spell his last name. I don't remember. Chase Mayer. He's on my website. He's a moderator on my website. And he helped me put together this video. He gave me the idea, and he helped somebody out with this procedure, and I just wanted to make a video. So special thanks to Chase Mayer. Subscribe, rate, and comment. Tell me what you think.